Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with my Bridgerton Season 3 Part 1 watching vlog, and we're putting it on right now. It is actually 2 o'clock because I had to work today. I do work for authors. This is one of my author shirts. It was her release day today, so it was quite a busy morning, but I'm gonna take some time out of my day to watch Bridgerton. I just finished rereading book 4, which is Colin and Penelope's. I just finished reading that yesterday, and we had our live show with Christy and Samantha because we have a book club together called Historical Hellions, and their book's my least favorite, but I have not watched any trailers or anything for this episode this season. I read the series initially in 2020 when the first show came out. I love historical romances. I love this series, but I have heard they change a lot, which I'm very happy about because Penelope loses weight in the books and Colin finally likes her, and then it's really just them being together and external conflict happening that's kind of boring. So I'm excited to see what this is because I feel like Penelope has a much more backbone in the show and will put him in his place. And I heard it's like kind of like lessons in flirtation slash seduction between Colin and Penelope in this show. So I'm very intrigued. I'm also gonna freak out if we see Michael and Philip and any development in those romances. I've heard a little bit of stuff with Francesca possibly happening in this season, so we will see. I cannot wait, and yeah, I'm gonna start watching. I don't like how they like make her look so like evil. Oh, didn't they make a deal? I love how every season opens with one of them like, yeah. Stop it. That's his, because I keep on saying in the book how like charming he is. She looks so young though. You know why they have the carriage? Yes. When they first hooked up in the carriage. Because Penelope is transforming into a beautiful butterfly. Catch feathers, catch feathers. Oh my god. Colin is already super cringy in the show, so on par with the book. Okay, I am, my sister just said I sound outraged. I'm outraged. So Samantha made a good point in her reading vlog that the show has really like demolished every positive female friendship in the books. So like Kate and Edwina's sisterhood, and then Eloise and Penelope, I forgot they had a huge falling out. How is Eloise friends with Cressida? That is like the most betrayal she could do to Penelope, and they're friends? I'm mad. I'm angry about that. Colin is creepy. Like, he is like your creepy uncle, like at a family gathering. He is so weird. And all the ladies are like giggling, and I'm like, no, everybody be running away if this were happening in real life. Like, I know what they're trying to do and it's not working. No. We just got Penelope's like grand entrance. First of all, stunning in those colors. I love it. I love the glow up. It's not related to her weight like it was in the book. Love that. Colin sees her and he's like, So I just love this, and I love the entrance song, very fitting, but I hate seeing Penelope so sad. Like the entire episode so far, she's just been depressed because like she lost her best friend and she's pining after someone who doesn't love her. So hopefully things turn out better for her, but I'm excited for episode 2 with the Jealous song by Nick Jonas because I feel like that's gonna be good. But we're gonna see who she dances with, and I'm hoping we see I'm hoping we see Francesca dance with someone. And this
didn't say anything mean to Eloise or Colin in the books.
They're going so hard with this Lady Whistledown thing. Penelope is so mean in the show, and in the like we were just talking about, we just finished episode 1, and there's nothing similar at all, like basically nothing at all to the books, to the show right now, especially with Penelope being so mean about Colin. She not say a single mean thing about Colin in the books. Like all she said was he's charming and amazing, and she just went hard after him, and then he's like, I will ruin her. Well, that's the same. Colin doesn't like Lady Whistledown in the book or the show, but he has like a vendetta against her because of Marina, and they're just making Penelope like nasty, and she's not like that in the books. I still hate the fact that Cressida and Eloise are friends. Francesca, I hope, is gonna meet a little someone in this season. She's gotten a little bit of airtime, but so far this is pretty tame first episode. Nothing too insane. Love Kate and Anthony together. so adorable. That's what we missed from season 2 with Daphne and Simon. I'm happy we get them. And yeah, Gregory's barely in here. Benedict, where's Benedict? He's barely been in the first episode.
Yeah, in the first scene or something.
So we'll see, but they are gonna have some lessons in flirtation, so we're gonna see how that turns out. But on to episode 2 with Nick Jonas. His song, not himself. If he was in the show, I would die, but let's go. Okay, so shock of our lives was Colin in bed with 2 women. I'm liking him less and less the more the season goes on. So I don't know, he just like also looks weird. It's like he's like trying too hard. I don't know. Like Samantha said he's Regency frat boy, and that's exactly what he is. Maybe that's the point. I'm not a fan so far, but we'll see. Okay, so we are halfway through. We stopped at episode 2 because we're gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna do some work, and then we're gonna pop back on to the next 2 seasons, to the next 2 episodes. But I like we're having a little bit more scenes from the books. So like the last scene of episode 2 where she asked him to kiss her. I vividly remember the line where she's like, if I don't know what a kiss is like I could be dead tomorrow and it would kill me. And he's like, you'd already be dead. And I remember that line in the book. So it's really nice though, because my sister just recently reread it too. So I'm like, wait, and I can like check with her. I'm like, that happened, right? Like, is my memory correct? And so I do think that it's sweet, but like, I still really don't like Colin. There's like nothing about him that is like driving me like, I love him. Just like Simon and Anthony were just such strong male leads in my opinion, that like Colin's not really that strong. But I'm more interested in Francesca and her storyline in this, honestly. And I hate what the show is doing to Eloise and Penelope, because Eloise is now like not a good friend either, and it's just like very disappointing because like now they're embarrassed. And I'm wondering, is it like Colin going to offer his hand so that she isn't embarrassed in society? I don't know. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. That episode was okay. Like nothing super exciting. We're just like slowly building. Penelope's definitely like really poking at the queen. And I'm like, what are you like? I feel like we didn't see a lot on page of like how nasty she was as Lady Whistledown. So if it gets out that Penelope is Lady Whistledown, like she is going to be brutalized. So we're gonna see, especially with the queen, unless the queen's gonna be like, see her as like a challenger and be like impressed by her if it comes out, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna go get some work done, and we're gonna have some delicious, I think, lasagna tonight, and then I'm gonna come back for the next 2 episodes. So far it's fine. Like I think that season 2 is just so much more drama and angst, and I'm like a super fan of drama and angst, so I really love season 2. And season 1 just had like the magic of being the first season. So far this isn't as good as the first 2 seasons in my opinion, but they're doing what they can with the storyline they were given. We are back to episode 3, just starting it. We like called that it was a dream, but did not call Colin being the one who was dreaming about it. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, because in the book, Colin is like barely pining after her until like a little bit later. And in here, it's only episode 3 out of 8 where he's already like, I think I like you. So the way we both gasped when he popped out of bed. And she just leaves? I'm pretty sure that's the actor that's in it. I think so. Is that the end of this episode?
Yeah. Wait, one more episode.
Did we miss Jealous?
How could we have missed Jealous? Wait, look at what episode is Jealous in.
I'll have to look. I don't remember hearing it ever. Lily came to join me, but we just finished episode 3, and I'm a little like bored with this season. Like the end was fun where like Colin was getting a little jealous, but that's it. I'm excited. Like the most thing I'm excited for is Francesca, and she just met, is it John? And obviously he's like really into him, but then like left, and the queen wants her to be with someone else, but like it's just fine. Like it's just fine. I'm assuming one of her sisters is pregnant. That's even like with the Featherington drama, like it's not really dramatic. There's nothing like dramatic about this season like there was in the other 2 seasons, especially last season. And I was just saying, like, where'd Kate and Anthony go? Like, they're gone now. Like, we got to see them cute little scene in episode 1. They're gone. And I'm just like, I don't think that Colin and Penelope have a good enough romance to carry the entire season, and I'm a little bored, and there's nothing else like bringing what I want to this season, so it's just okay. Like, the only drama is Eloise and Penelope aren't friends, and the friends lovers romance, and the Featheringtons wanting to have a baby. Like, that's it. Violet's probably gonna have a relationship. Benedict might have like a little thing. It's just like, it's fine. There's no like drama though. There's nothing super exciting, but we'll see how this last episode goes for this first half. We're at the very end of episode 4, and my sister said it's a spicy episode. Nothing's happened, so I think we're gonna get the carriage scene at the end of episode 4. I hope so, because it's been so boring so far. So did you see her? Is he going? I knew she was going home to play the piano song. She's so into him. Where's Colin in the carriage? Colin's in the carriage! Get in the carriage. It's the carriage scene. It's a very tiny carriage. Hello. We have puppy 1 and 2 behind me being such cuties, but it is now 7:40. I have finished, and so the ending was really good. I will say the ending was very good. As a whole, it was definitely a little boring, but I thought the book is the most boring of the series, so I'm not really surprised. I would have loved a little bit more drama. Like, even with the one family that got that title and moved into that house, and like nothing crazy is happening with them. Like, there was so much drama in the first 2 seasons, even with like the whole betting plot line and like murdering Mr. Featherton at the end of season 1, and then season 2 with Violet being like crazy, and now it's just like, are you pregnant? Do you know what sex is? She's trying to court this guy. Why are we trying to redeem Cressida? She was like the villain of the entire book and continued to be the villain, and like got her what was like owed to her. She did not end up happy. So we're just like, what are we doing? But the carriage scene delivered. Oh my goodness, I loved the carriage scene. And it happened in the book too, where he's like, can we continue going? And she laughed. And like, cause they got to their house and they were still like, you know, having fun. And Colin's like, let's just tell the driver to keep going. She's like, no, we can't do that. And then he said, don't you want to marry me? So like, I feel like that definitely played better off in the show than the book, because I was like, Colin, you're being annoying. You didn't even like ask her to get married. But like, you can see how passionate he is for her, and you saw him pining for her so much more in the show, because he's jealous and he's like, I actually really like her, instead of him being like, I guess I like her. Yeah, I like Penelope. So I do like how the romance was in the show more so than the book. However, they're both just kind of lackluster when it comes to plot. I'm hoping better things happen in the show for the second half, but I don't know, because they're just gonna be like, they're together already halfway through the show. And that's not the way Bridgerton normally works. I mean, I guess the first season did, but they had like a lot to work through, so I don't know. And I'm just like kind of tired of the plot lines that are happening. I think that, okay, so like, I'm trying not to love John too much, but I know John is like the love of Francesca's life before Michael. I'm trying to accept that, but he was adorable. It was so cute where he gave her that music, and then she like ran home and was playing the music, and he arranged it exactly how she said. I'm obsessed, but I'm worried the queen is gonna get like really mad, because we haven't had a lot with the queen. So I don't know, there's just like not a lot happening with this plot. But the romances so far, Francesca's my favorite, and that end scene of part 1, amazing. I was gonna say, I think I'm so far season 2 is my favorite, then season 1, and then this season. Even though it's not like bad, it's just a little boring. Like during the last episode, I was kind of just like on my phone doing stuff for work, because I was like, oh, this is kind of boring. So we'll see in a month what season 3 part 2 has in store for us. But those are my thoughts. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know your ranking of the show so far. I'm just someone who just loves drama in my shows, so I need a little bit more than what it's delivering. But I love them together. Their chemistry is amazing. The ending gives me high hopes, so we'll see. But that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye. Bye.